Welcome back to the Streamerino. It's your boy, Generico, and we're back with more King's Quest VI, or in Roman numerals, that's actually the number 6, if you didn't know. But we did a couple things yesterday. We progressed. We got far, and then we realized how far we didn't get because we ended up screwing up. Screwed up a whole lot of things, but that's okay, because what I did while I was off stream was I unfucked myself, and made sure that I got to a place to where we can actually beat this game, and not look like complete noobs and complete fools. I do, however, have a list via my iPhone that I'll go over extremely quickly in regards to the things that I had to change to put ourselves on the right track here. So I had to go back into the catacombs, and I had to find a skeleton body and take the coins off of him, because I didn't do that when I was in the catacombs before. So I did that. On top of that, I started to make some spells, and in doing that, I had to take the sacred. I had to go back and get the sacred water. I talked a lot about that damn sacred water in the vial that I drink, like a douchebag, and I have it back now. And I ended up using it for the right reasons. I ended up mixing it into the lamp that I wanted to give away so quickly. So I mixed it in the lamp, and I also took some of the water from the fountain where Beauty and the Beast got together and went to go shag each other. And then on top of that, I made one of the babies in the Isle of Wonder cry by giving one of the milk bottles from the milkwood tree that is under the barking dog attached to the dogwood tree. I gave one of those bottles to one of the babies in the next area, and the other one started to cry, and I collected their tears. Like the good man that I am, I collected their tears with the lamp. So now I have a full spell, and what I can do with that spell, I think it's the Make It Rain spell. Let's just go ahead and get up in here.
There's no reason to put that in the fountain.
Yeah. I believe it's the Make It Rain spell. Well, actually, and I also have the Swamp Ooze as well, but we got that. I got that on stream. Yeah, so the salt water, not from the sea, is actually the salt from the baby's tears. One vial of sacred water, which I got back and I didn't drink, and the falling water, which came from the fountain. So I can do the Make It Rain spell, and if I do the Make It Rain spell, I can then go back to the Isle of the Mists, and the druids will capture me, and they will take me to the bonfire to burn me, but it's going to start to rain, and the fire is going to go out. So I did a couple good things for myself just to progress in a positive way. But regardless of all of that, there's that word again, regardless. We like words here. Regardless, as you can see, I have a couple nice things here. Let's see where we are. Oh yeah. While I went back to the Isle of the Mist before they take you, and ended up getting a lump of coal from, they had like a little section where there was like coal and a fucking whatever. Gave the coal to one of the chess piece people, one of the women, the chess piece people. Gave the coal to her, and she gave me in turn a spoiled egg. Fair trade. Okay, so we got the magic map, we got the boring book. Now, if you search Beauty's clothes, then you find a strand of her hair, which can also be used for a spell later. So I got that. These are the coins that I got from the skeleton inside of the place. The catacombs, that is. We got the dagger from Lady Celeste. We got the mirror from Beast. We got the lamp with all the good stuff in it. We still have the smelly plant. We have a feather, a black feather from something. The skull, the spoiled egg. I got my ring because I traded in the pearl that we got from the sleepy oyster cloister thingamajigger. And I got my ring back. How about that? Yeah, and I got the drink me schnabitz right here. And I do think that I used that already. Maybe I didn't use that. But what we'll do is that we'll go back to the Isle of the Crown now. And if I didn't use this drink me potion, I'm going to use it there. So, without further ado, let's get her going.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
A pulling sensation? Is that right? I do, however, really quickly just want to let everyone know once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate every last one of you for joining me in my journey here, in my quest to become a king, in King's Quest. So, yeah, we are going to make some super duper progress today. I'm going to try my best to make some progress. I promise I don't have the walkthrough up on my phone that's directly next to me right now. That's not a thing. My phone's turned off. I'm pretty sure about that. But yeah. So, let's get her going. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I put my mic a little bit closer to my face this time because when I was watching my video, I discovered that I was lower and then I got higher. And then I got lower and then I got higher. So, we want to stay high, right, Wiz Khalifa? We want to stay high. So I have this thing right next to my mouth. I'm practically eating it right now. Yeah, so let's go into town and let's see if we can do what we do.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Okay, so I think that I did drink the thing. Let's just see here.
The little bottle contains some sort of potion and bears a label saying, "Drink me."
Okay, so maybe I didn't. That's fine. I don't think I necessarily want to trade anything with him right now. As a matter of fact, yeah, I do. I don't need this tinderbox anymore. So
would you
I'm
mind
gonna
if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
I shall.
I think I'd like the painter's brush.
For real.
Very good, Prince Alex.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, so we got the painter's brush, which I'm certain is a good thing. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna cast that spell. The Make It Rain spell. Cast that spell every time I go to the strip club.
Giggity, 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 giggity.
Yeah. Let's take a look-see here. Alright, so once again, we have few drops of salt water from, not from the sea. We have the vial of sacred water, and we have the falling water. Pretty sure I have everything, so we're going to push the button.
Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation.
Clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters 3 have I for tea. Brew a tempest now for me.
I like turtles.
Hope this works.
The lamp in Alexander's hand gives a little perk. He hopes the spell works despite his makeshift teapot.
Fingers crossed.
Alexander pulls...
So we're going to go to the Isle of the Mist. We're going to let them capture us and hope that this spell works and tell them to suck it.
Great gods, did you see that? The man just appeared from nowhere.
Perhaps he was sent by the spirits. I see no boat.
He is an intruder, no matter how he got here. Grab him!
Not again. Look, I'll leave. It's no problem.
I think not. Let's go.
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place, but as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
We found a trespasser on the beach, Archdruid.
Uh-oh. Archdruid. Now what has Alexander wandered into?
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
Wait! I must rescue the princess!
There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save others must first save himself.
Alexander is pushed into the confining wicker cage. And the cage is swung out over the bonfire. Alexander starts to feel a little warm.
Hope this works.
The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot. This cage is really hot. Fire in the cage. Alexander pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes, desperate to beat out the flames.
Let's go.
The flame is extinguished, but the clothes themselves burn to cinders. Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting for long. The heat and movement must have jarred something. Something that Alexander's carrying is starting to jiggle around. Egad, something's really percolating. The water in Alexander's lamp is hot. It's just about boiling.
I did a
Alexander
thing.
feels a drop. It starts to rain.
I did a thing,
That
guys.
man is a powerful nature wizard. By the sacred oak, let him down!
You better. 30 minutes later.
I must apologize for our rude welcoming committee. We've been feeling inhospitable ever since the winged ones stole our sacred miniature oak tree. Besides, Wazir Al-Hazred sent a message that we were to watch out for a highly dangerous foreign assassin. I assume you are the one he meant.
I'm sure I'm precisely who he meant. I assure you, I mean to harm no one, unless that person threatens the princess. I'm sorry to have disrupted your ceremony, but I'm running out of time.
What is it that you seek?
The Oracle on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain told me I should speak to you about the realm of the dead. She told me of 2 souls in unrest there that I might be able to free.
Free souls in the realm of the dead? You're mad.
The souls might be able to help me on my mission to save the princess. It's imperative that I do everything I can. The risks are not important.
No. And yet getting yourself killed will hardly help the princess. But I will tell you what I know. Legend has it that it is the right of any human to challenge the Lord of the Dead in order to save his own life or the life of another already past. But the knowledge of how to do this was lost centuries ago. I have only heard of one who tried it. A young knight who came to the land of the Green Isles from a distant land long ago. According to the story, he was determined to challenge the Lord of the Dead for the soul of his dead lover. It is said that he tamed the Lord of the Dead's horse, a black-winged, demon-hearted beast named Nightmare. Nightmare sometimes flies to the human world to feed on certain noxious plants. Those unfortunate enough to see her are glad to escape with their very souls intact. Somehow the knight captured Nightmare and rode off on her back, supposedly to the realm of the dead. But neither the knight nor his lover ever returned. If there was a means for challenge, it was lost with the night.
I see. Can you tell me anything about the Lord of the Dead?
That is a blacker matter still. To the druids, he is Samhain, lord of coldness and despair. Samhain was once a man like you or I, but he insulted the gods and was sentenced to rule the underworld. Immortal he is and mateless, robbed of sleep, robbed of movement, robbed of companionship. It is said that he hates all mortals even more for the mortality that he lost. That is all I know.
Interesting. I shall remember.
Now look how the oak embers of our bonfire still glow hot despite the rain. If you're bent on your course, you'll need courage that's just as impervious to the chill. May your luck last longer than your storm, brave one.
May it indeed. Thank you, Archdruid.
Cool. Alrighty. So, now that that's done, and we told them that they could go suck it, let's take a look at something here. So, the next spell, because we want to summon the Black Horse, and the Black Horse is going to be on the Sacred Mountain. That's the Magic Paint spell. We actually have 2 out of the 3 of the ingredients for that. We did that one. A strand of a bit of sulfur. We're actually going to be able to make this now, because we're going to watch me. I'll stop talking. Just watch.
Alexander scoops up some of the red-hot embers in the ancient human skull.
See, now that has the embers in it, we're going to take the hair.
Alexander puts the strand of hair into the skull.
And then the spoiled egg.
Alexander cracks the spoiled egg and dumps it into the skull containing the embers and the strand of hair. The spoiled egg hisses as it makes contact with the hot embers. Zounds, the steam. Phew, the smell of sulfur.
Bam. So now we have everything for... Which spell is it? It's the last one. Charming a creature of the night. A skull full of hot oak embers, which we did. A bit of sulfur, which is the spoiled egg. A strand of pure-hearted maiden's hair, which is what we also put in there. Totally normal. And so we're Gucci. We're Gucci, man. I think what I want to do now is cast this. Maybe I should save first. Gucci.
Alexander solemnly speaks the incantation over the skull.
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity bind thee like a chain, to do whate'er I now ordain.
Nightmare flares her nostrils at the scent of the fire and brimstone.
That's it. Come on. I need passage to your homeland, fiery one.
Take me to the realm of the dead.
Unable to resist the power of the enchanted smell, Nightmare approaches Alexander. Her eyes appear glassy and sightless. In her hypnotized state, she is unaware of the humans so close to her flank, or of anything at all except that marvelous smell.
Now ride!
Look at the graphics.
Nightmare deposits Alexander on a strange, cold world. And some of the inhabitants don't look too friendly.
Let's save. For sure. Whoa.
Who are you, grieving spirits?
I am Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles.
Casima's
And
parents.
this beloved spirit is my husband, King Califan. We were murdered in our beds by our trusted vizier. Like a viper, he snuck in during the night and stabbed us in our sleep. Now my husband's soul is broken, and he will not speak.
Then you are the ones I seek. Are you not the parents of Princess Casima?
Our daughter! Have you news of the princess?
I know that she is alive and safely back in her kingdom after being rescued from Mordak. But I'm afraid I have not personally seen her. Alhazred is keeping her in her room in mourning for you.
I am glad to hear of her return, but she will not be safe alone with that devil. Oh, that we could be there to protect her.
Casima, how I fail thee.
My poor husband will never rest while our murder goes unavenged and our daughter is in danger.
I came to take you back with me. Your people are still loyal to you. They need to know about the Wazir. Casima needs you too.
But this is the realm of the dead. We cannot leave it. Nor, for that matter, can you. The only one who might be able to return us all to the land of the living is the Lord of the Dead. But he would never help us. He has no mercy.
I might be able to convince him. I must try.
Then take this. It is my ticket to the underworld. There you will find the Lord of the Dead. I cannot use the ticket as long as I'm chained here. And if we cannot be avenged, I will never be unchained.
Thank you. Perhaps it will save us all.
Be careful, young man. If you can ease my husband's torment and help our daughter, we will be most grateful.
I will do my best. Goodbye, Queen Ilaria.
Cool. So I wanted to mention really quick before I even proceed. There is a way to where you don't even have to come here and save her parents. Which is, you know, and it blows my mind how this game back in the day had multiple endings like that. All very, very different endings. Like, you can 100% it to where there's, well, I don't want to spoil the end. When I get there, I'll go over that. But it just blows my mind how, like, back in 92, man, this game had so many different ways that you can approach it and how to beat it. Pretty fucking cool, man. Alright. So, let's keep moseying. 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 Let's mosey. We want to mosey? Okay.
Why do you not rest, sad spirit?
Rest? I cannot rest. My son is lost.
Lost? You mean in this realm?
No. His spirit is stuck in the land of the living.
Might want to look at the game, not my face.
Probably looking for
You know, I have a
me.
pretty cool
But I
sweater.
cannot leave to go show him
FYE.
the way.
Pretty cool sweater.
My poor Ali.
Is there anything I can do?
Take this handkerchief. If you get back to the land of the living and find him, tell him that his mother is waiting for him here. By this kiss, he'll be able to find his way to the realm of the dead.
I'll do my best to find him.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my Ali.
I like turtles.
Cool. So, she gave me a handkerchief. Okay. Alright. And I got the ticket. Look at this guy. Want to kill me so bad.
The skeleton to the left of the path hands something to the spirits that approach the underworld entrance.
Ticket, please. Next.
I think that's pretty freaking cool. And maybe I'm just easily impressed. That could be it. I'm just easily impressed. But the fact that you go here every time you die, but we're not dead, we're here now, I think that's pretty freaking cool. Okay. I wonder, do this maybe?
Alexander picks up the two bones on the ground. Now, what do these bones remind him of?
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
The skeletons are overcome with the musical call of the bones. They begin to jiggle, then to dance.
Yo, the other one started getting it.
Alexander finishes his tune, and the skeletons resume their posts. Despite their frolic, they don't seem any friendlier.
I'm such a great dancer. I used to be the head of my dance team back in preschool. Back in preschool. Okay, so looks like he dropped something.
Alexander picks up the skeleton key.
Okie dokie.
Alexander approaches the entrance to the underworld.
Ticket, please.
I have a ticket.
I have a ticket.
On. Next.
He was so happy to say that. I have a ticket. You already know.
Apparently, Alexander's not the only one who's curious about the body on the path. Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the writing on it. Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death is trod, and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod to spare a mortal's breath. Zounds, that sounds serious. Alexander doesn't want to disturb the knight's hand. Alexander has no need for the old armor. He decides to leave the knight's remains as undisturbed as possible.
Alexander. How many times has the word Alexander been said throughout this playthrough?
Alexander slips off the path and plunges into the river Styx.
What? Why?
As soon as the water touches his skin, Alexander's mind and body go numb.
Thank God we saved.
Apparent.
Yeah.
Alexander's flesh may cross. Zounds.
Zounds. Maybe if I just put him to walk over here, that he'll automatically do it and not fall in like a clumsy idiot. That's what we had to do.
Alexander doesn't want to experiment with the organic surfaces of the underworld. They might not like it. Alexander scoops a little of the river Styx into the teacup with the swamp ooze, being careful not to get any of the black water on his skin.
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Charon accepts the fare.
Didn't
and
read
waves
that.
Alexander onto the boat.
See, and if I would have never went back and got those coins from the catacombs, we'd have been screwed. Totally screwed. Hi.
Alexander walks too close to the menacing gate.
How are you? Whoa!
The wooden gate. The wooden gate. The wooden gate does not look particularly conversational at the moment. The wood. Alexander reaches out to open the gate. Suddenly, the wood trembles beneath his fingertips.
Don't kill me.
What touch has awakened my sleep? I smell the blood of a mortal. Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human, that I might devour it. It has been centuries since I last ate.
No.
Despite his fear, Alexander summons his bravest voice to command the living gate.
I would pass, Gate. I have business with your master.
My master and thine, human. I would be pleased to introduce thee. Only step forward and thou shalt meet him shortly.
No, thank you. I come to meet the Lord of the Dead with my flesh still intact.
And why should I let you past human when I would much rather eat you?
I have been told that there is a way for humans to enter Death's realm. There must be something I can do. Some task that will allow me to pass through your doors, Gate.
I seem to recall something. A trick. Perhaps, a test. Yes. Should a human try to pass, a riddle is Gate's wont to ask.
A riddle it is, then.
And if thou wouldst fail to answer Gate, his thirsty jaws will be thy fate.
Agreed.
Listen as though it meant thy life then, human, for it surely does.
Voice
My
act.
first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
Okay. My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key. Now, I know the answer to this. And if you go back to when we were on the Isle of Wonder, and we talked to the Black Widow spider, and she had like a little piece of paper attached to her web, it had the word love on it. Legally, L. Outwardly, O. Victory, V. Nominee, E. So, L-O-V-E.
The answer is love.
Ah, thou traitor of the mortal plane, how didst thou guess love? That riddle should never have been solved. Love is unknown in this realm.
Love cannot be banished, even from this place. There are spirits still pining of it on the surface above. Still less can it be banished from my heart.
Enough! Burden me not with thy poetry. Pass through, and quickly, before I change my mind.
The voice acting. Pretty damn good. So, this is Death incarnate. And we're gonna walk right up to him and give him a piece of our minds.
Alexander approaches the throne of the Lord of the Dead.
Why have you entered my domain, still wearing your flesh? If you are so anxious for death, you might have found it easily enough in the land of the living. But since you are here, you are most welcome to stay. Kiss my hand, and you will be one with the spirits. There will be no pain.
Nah. I have a gauntlet.
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge. I respectfully challenge thee, death, by throwing down this gauntlet. Man may pass the portal and seek its master, death.
Gangster!
Man may pass where death has trod, and challenge like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
He has the gauntlet!
Impossible!
He challenges death.
Who are you to challenge death?
Let me tell you
A
something.
man of flesh is all I need to be, my lord.
And what is it that you seek with this challenge? The soul of some dead maiden?
I seek the souls of King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles.
You would save 2 human souls and emerge alive from this realm yourself?
Yup.
That shall be a difficult challenge indeed. The tomb does not open its doors lightly.
Either all 3 of us leave, or none go.
Very well. Then let me think of an appropriate task. Ah, yes. I have it now. Your challenge is this. For thousands of years I have sat upon this throne. I have heard every sad tale that can be told by human lips. I have seen tragedies that ended empires, injustices that defy reason, love that would light the very stars turn cold and hard. I have seen torments that cannot possibly be borne, and yet must be, for centuries. This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear. Make me cry, thou man of flesh. That is my challenge.
Make death cry?
Sooner could he turn sea to stone, or fire to ice.
Listen here, my lord. I shall show thee thine face, which is ugly, and you shall weep.
If your existence has been all that you say it has, then truth alone shall be my sword.
The mirror's surface swirls.
Yo, look
with
at his
darkness
eyebrows. He
for
like,
a
oh
moment,
shit, I'm ugly as
then
fuck.
fills with images even blacker. Reflections of despair, of wailing souls, of shackles colder and more immutable than any forged by man, of a world of thirsts that can never be quenched. Alexander feels the mirror tremble in his grasp, and is glad that he cannot see its face. But the Lord of the Dead is transfixed to the mirror, to the screening of his life. Things long forgotten are once more uncovered. His enslavement to this throne while still a man, the years of watching misery and horror and growing ever more numb to it, the seep of his own humanity, the slow growth of a new thing altogether which became that which he is now. His is an existence that has no possibility of redemption, no end. The surrounding spirits draw away in pain. The truth is so sharp it stabs, so intense it sears.
Take it away. Make it stop.
Damn.
The mirror of truth cracks from the strain, and death sheds a single gray tear.
Truth is indeed a terrible thing. I have worn this mantle for so long, I had forgotten its dreadful weight. You shall take the souls and leave as I agreed. You have been granted to stay from this inevitable reality. I almost envy you. Find the souls he has claimed, and bring them to me. King Caliphim and Queen Alaria, I presume. Your hero has won you a few more years of mortality. May your souls be more prepared for their rest when you return.
Thank you, my lord. I hope that they will.
And you, man of flesh.
Cosima look like mom.
My steed shall take the three of you back to the land of the living. Tell her where it is you wish to go. Until we meet again, then, I assure you, we will meet again.
No offense, my lord, but I hope that will be many long years from now.
It is never as long as you might wish, mortal. Now, begone.
Yes, my lord.
Can we all agree on something? That whole sequence was really good.
Are you coming, Majesty?
Al-Hazred's treachery must be handled carefully, Alexander. Alari and I must go gather our allies and form a plan. Watch
The
over
end.
Cosima. Make sure she comes to no harm. We will return as soon as we can to take back all that has been stolen from us.
I will keep her safe until your return.
Thank you, son. Your love for our daughter must be deep indeed for you to have undertaken death itself for our sakes.
Indeed. May we succeed in what awaits us, and live long together as a family.
So we're pretty much at the end now, and all that's really left to do is to go inside the castle. I think I can still exchange the lamp and get the genie's lamp. But yeah, this is it. We're going. But yeah, that whole entire sequence with death and him looking at himself in the mirror and the mirror breaking and him shedding a tear for all the despair and all that shit that he's had to look at and all of the horrible stuff that he's had to see while sitting on that throne for however long he's been there. Resurrecting Cosima's parents, which were killed by Abdul al-Asshole. Man, some heavy shit.
There's no
Excuse me, pet.
Yeah. And I know to take this one.
A fine choice, my son.
Indeed.
Good day, and I thank you, sir.
Good day.
Drat, another dud.
Sorry. Let me check something here. Oh, what do I want to do? Cup of swamp ooze. River Styx water. So we have both of those inside the teacup. And a black horse feather. So it says add the Styx water to the swamp ooze in the cup. Stir with the horse feather. Apply to blank surface with artist's brush. Speak the incantation over painting to materialize. We're going. Another bright idea that came to me that I didn't read at all was to give the my ring To the
Alexander
bird.
holds out his insignia ring to the nightingale, hoping she perhaps is the nightingale that Jallo spoke of, and that she might be able to take the ring to Cosima. The ring is the one thing he has that might alert Cosima to his presence on the Isles.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you,
The
girl.
nightingale swoops down and grabs the ring. She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cosima.
Sing Sing, what have you got in your mouth, my pretty? A gold ring? Sing Sing, where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul, he must be here. Sing Sing, I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here then, on this very island? Oh, if only I could leave this castle as easily as you. Take this ribbon, Sing Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful, Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
I did a thing.
The little bird makes a delivery. It's a red velvet hair ribbon. Could it be? Could it possibly belong to Cosima herself?
Or am I merely wishing it were so? Oh.
Savaruski. Let's end this now. So we're not going to go in through the front like we did on the last episode. We're going to go to the side. Ooh, we're going to do a mixerooski.
Alexander dips the large black feather into the teacup and stirs the contents gently.
We're going.
To his amazement, the jet black color of the feather slowly drains from end to tip into the teacup. The teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency. Alexander carefully puts it away, discarding the drained feather. Speaking the incantation would do little good unless there were a painted object nearby to enchant. To paint something. To paint. Feeling artistically inspired, Alexander decides to make use of the large blank castle wall. Ah, a doorway. Just what Alexander was thinking this wall needed. Alexander opens the spellbook. With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door. Magic paint, black as
We're
ink.
going.
Bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw, according to this spoken law. The
Photographic.
spell worked. The door has magically solidified. Eager to be inside the castle at last, Alexander opens the enchanted door and steps inside. The magic paint door fades back into the wall. So much for an easy exit.
Savaruski. We're going.
Alexander decides to find out what's on the other side of that door.
Prince Alexander, I can't believe it.
Let's
How did you
go.
get into the castle?
Well,
I've been looking all over for you,
it's a
man.
little hard to explain.
I bet. You run the terrible risk of being here, though. The castle is crawling with guard dogs, especially today. The Wazir will have your hide if he finds you.
I know that, Jallo. But Cosima is being married today. What greater risk is there than that?
Of course you're right. Young love. I forgot what heartburn it is. But what are you supposed to do about it?
I've got to try to see her. Maybe even stop the wedding.
Is that all? And here I thought you would try something dangerous. Oh.
Don't worry about me, friend. Just tell me, where is Cosima?
As far as I know, she's still in her bedroom upstairs. You'd never make it up there, though. The guard dogs are everywhere, and they're very loyal.
The guard dogs
crown.
from Brooklyn?
Unfortunately, right now the crown means Al-Hazred. If we had proof of something truly afoul, the guard dogs might listen. As it is, they're your enemies, not his.
I understand. I've had no lack of enemies since I got here. In fact, you'd almost think I wasn't welcome.
There's probably a good reason why so many wish to harm you. I believe the Wazir's genie has learned of your presence on the islands.
Tell me about this genie.
Al-Hazred brought the genie with him when he came to this kingdom. It is seldom the genie will take human life himself. Usually he is more of a trickster and a spy. But that doesn't mean he isn't dangerous. In fact, he is quite powerful. If, for example, we could get the genie's lamp, then you could master the genie. Al-Hazred and all our other problems would be solved.
Is that merely wishful thinking? Or do you have something in mind?
Well, I admit I have often daydreamed about owning that lamp. My fingers are nimble enough, and
Yo, look at this
I
man's
could
cheeks.
probably find a chance to steal it. Unfortunately, the theft would be detected immediately, and I happen to prefer my neck attached to my body.
If the theft were detected.
Exactly. So, I have also thought if I had a replica of the genie's lamp, an exact replica, I just might be able to...
I got
we
you,
get a
bro.
replica of the genie's lamp.
I got you.
Dreaming's pleasant, but I'm afraid it won't help to stop the wedding. But for Cosima's sake, well, I wish you luck. I'll be here if you can think of anything I can do to help.
Thanks, Jallo.
I got you, bro.
I've been thinking of what you said about swapping a replica for the genie's lamp. I got this lamp from the old lamp seller in town. Do you think it will pass?
Why, yes! It's an exact replica. That's amazing. How did you guess?
Amazing.
Suppose it was intuition.
I'll have to wait for the right moment, mind you. But I should be able to get close enough to swap this for the real thing, and none shall be the wiser. Now you shall see Jallo's skill.
I'm sure your hands are mightier than my sword, my clever friend.
Go ahead and do as you've planned, and let me worry about swapping the lamp. If I accomplish the trickery, I'll manage to get the lamp to you somehow. You never fear.
I have faith, Jallo. You are a true friend.
Oh, shucks. I'd do anything for the princess.
Yes. All right. Moving on.
Alexander opens the dungeon door and slips inside.
Mother? Mother, where are you?
Totally didn't read this.
What's the matter, little boy?
I'm
I
lost.
don't like spiders.
I
I'm not a
can't
fan.
find my mother. I don't know why she would just leave me here. I've been alone ever so long.
You must be the son of the spirit I
Be
met
right
in the
back.
realm of the dead. She gave me this handkerchief and asked me to tell you that she's waiting for you there.
It's Mama's. It even smells like her. I can feel her now. I know where to go.
Wait. Before you go, is there anything you can tell me about the castle?
I like to play in secret places. In the basement behind the Man of Steel is a door. Nobody except me knows it's there anymore. Farewell.
What'd I miss? Did I save the princess? I think the boy's happy. Pulse. Ooh. Alright. So, now that's done.
Alexander examines the suit of armor, but sees nothing special. Remembering what the little boy ghost said, Alexander experiments with the suit of armor. He pushes down, then pulls up on the knight's right arm. A secret passage. Alexander hears the sound of voices coming from nearby. Alexander peers through the chink in the wall.
Captain, I've been hearing rumors from the guards who've been watching the princess. They say lately she's been pounding on her door and begging to be let out. Ain't none of my business, sir, but news like that is upsetting the other dogs. Ain't no guard in the castle who would willingly keep the princess anywhere she don't want to be.
Hazred claims that a foreign intruder is here to assassinate her. That's why she's got to be kept under lock and key, right up until the wedding.
Call me an old dog that can't learn new tricks, but I say the princess should be the one given the orders.
Agreed.
Al-Hazred has been in charge for months, what with the king's death and Casima's mourning. Tonight, the wedding will seal it, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like him or not, he's our liege. Need I remind you of your oath to the crown?
Aye, we've an oath. For the sake of the princess, we'll not be forgetting it. He'd just better treat her well.
Speaking of the Wazir, what do you reckon he's keeping in that magical room of his?
It's not a magic room. It's just the door he's enchanted somehow. I say he's still got the royal treasury in there, along with whatever else he's so eager to protect. Not even the court treasurer is allowed in there anymore.
I heard him in the hall the other day. He was speaking of that door. Black magic is what I say. I heard him say, Ali, but then Bay came up and started yapping at me.
Bay.
Enough! It is not our place to question the practices of our liege, no matter how strange. The wedding will be starting soon. Report to the throne room when you hear the music start.
He was speaking to that door. Black magic is what I say. Oh, black magic is what I... Hey!
Alexander peers through the chinks in the wall, trying to locate the source of the crying sounds. Alexander's palms begin to sweat and his
Shouty.
heart to race. It's Cosima. He's found her.
It's shouty.
Princess Cosima,
What? Who's there?
it is I, Alexander. I'm here behind this wall.
My, how suave that sounds.
Alexander? It really is you. Oh, I knew you were close by, but how did you get inside the castle walls?
It's a long story and not important now. You did get my ring.
Oh, yes. It has brought me such comfort, Alexander, to know you were close by and
Good
had
thing
not
I did
forgotten.
that.
But you shouldn't be here. You're only endangering yourself.
I don't care about the danger. I would brave anything to learn.
What is it?
Alhazred, do you want to wed him, Cosima?
Oh, please believe me when I say that I never agreed to marry that man. Even when my father trusted Abdul absolutely. I never liked him. But with mother and father gone, I'm
He's
afraid
kind of a
there's
douche.
no stopping him.
If you do not wish to marry him, Cosima, you shall not. I promise you. Only come with me now, and we shall escape.
How? I cannot fit through this wall. Besides, do you think I could leave my kingdom, my people, in Abdul's hands? But Abdul would tear the castle apart if I were to disappear from my room. You shall have to do what you can to delay his plans from your end.
I can't just leave you here.
Alexander, do not despair for me. I have been safe in this room for nearly 6 months now. Abdul can be in no hurry, whatever he plans. After all, I'm to be his bride, am I not? I have been planning too, you see. I believe I can escape. If I can only get a chance to lay my hands on a weapon, there might be an opportunity in the hustle of the wedding.
But I...
Shh, just a moment more, then you must go. Let us not waste time
have
with
a weapon.
words. Please, let me just look at you, dear Alexander.
Giggity, 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 giggity.
Whoa!
Here, take this dagger. It's not much, but it might come in handy.
Why, it's perfect. This is just the sort of thing I've been looking for. Thank you, Alexander. I'll keep it close and use it if I must.
What can I do now? Do I do anything else? You want some mint? You want a mint?
Although Alexander would gladly offer Cosima all that he owns, that item would be of little help to her now.
Oh no! Someone's coming!
Shit.
The lock on Cosima's door rattles abruptly.
Alexander, hurry! Step away before they see you!
Alexander hears scuffling and a woman's brief cry from the other side of the wall. Then, silence.
Not cool.
Alexander looks through the chink in the wall.
Dear Shadrach, salutations from the Society of the Black Cloak, etc., etc. My long preparations are about to come to fruition. In a matter of minutes, I will wed the lovely Cosima. Once I've established my power and my crown, I can stage another accident. The princess has proven infuriatingly stubborn, as you know. She's becoming quite a dangerous little thorn in my side. In a way, it is a shame I have to kill her. She is lovely and would be amusing to keep around, but
Asshole.
I can't risk her talking treason to one of the guards. So
Asshole.
far, I've managed to keep her locked away, but I can't continue that forever. Well, on to it now. I'd send her to you, but as you know, I had no luck in doing so with Mordak. I close in triumph. King Abdul Alhazred.
Asshole.
I think it's about time to see if Shamir has taken care of the wench as I...
Shamir Shamazel?
It's almost time for the wedding.
That guy?
The Wazir's words fill Alexander with blazing anger and
I bet.
fear for Cosima's life.
That blackguard! That murderous swine! He'll not have his way if I have anything to say about it.
Agreed. Well, that looks sus.
Alexander sees lots of black cloaks. The trunk is locked. Alexander inserts the skeleton key in the trunk's lock and
How does that
turns
make
it.
sense?
He hears a click. Alexander opens the trunk. Alexander picks up the most recent letter and examines it. The letter is addressed to Abdul al-Hazred from the wizard Shadrach. It reads, "Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak. I was sorry to hear of great Mordak's death, though he was a bit of a ninny at chess. It seems the plans for that little kingdom of yours are coming along. I must congratulate you on your handling of the king and queen. Isolating the islands so that no protest could develop was another brilliant stroke. It looks like there's not much left to stand in your way. Do as I recommended with the girl, and you shall have your crown."
That fiend!
Let me save.
Alexander steps confidently out into the upstairs hallway and sees two guard dogs.
No. Okay, so we ain't going that way.
Alexander crawls back through the wardrobe to reach the secret passage. Alexander looks through. The Wazir's study is now empty.
Okay.
Alexander looks. Cosima is gone.
A fine rescuer I'm turning out to be.
You've done well so far, Alexander. You've done well.
Alexander takes... Captain Saladin has left, and the other two guard dogs are talking too quietly for Alexander to hear them.
Okay. Don't want to go in there because the guard dogs are in there. When in there, probably don't want to go upstairs.
Alexander hears a door off the north hall open. Then, the sound of guard dog footsteps. The footsteps are headed this way.
Oh shit.
Alexander doesn't see any way of opening that door manually. There's no time for that now. There's no...
I think I'm a little lost. I was looking for the wedding and...
Be quiet. The Wazir told us to look out for a saboteur. My nose tells me that's you.
I like turtles.
Sorry. Alright, so at least we know where to go. I think.
Alexander
we'll figure it out.
back through the wardrobe to reach the secret.
Go downstairs, good boy.
Alexander opens the dungeon. The heavy iron shackle is of no use to Alexander. Alexander is singularly alone in this dank cell.
Okay. Don't like spiders.
Since the door on the west wall has no visible knob or handle, Alexander decides to try to open it with his voice. He composes his words carefully.
Isn't it Ali?
Listen, door. I would have you open. Ali Zebu.
It worked.
Let's go.
Alexander pulls the drapery aside, curious as to what might lie underneath. Alexander hesitates to take the treasures on the table without learning more about them. On the table is a strange-looking stone that's giving off an odd, high-pitched noise.
That must be the Isle of Wonders singing stone. Didn't the queens think that the beast had stolen it?
On the table is a miniature oak tree. It looks very old.
That must be the sacred miniature oak that the druids thought the winged ones stole.
On the table is a coat of arms with the head of a beast on the crest.
Beast said that his coat of arms was stolen by the druids. This must be it.
On the table is a fleece made of gold.
That fleece must belong to the winged ones, and they thought the Isle of Wonder had taken it.
As Alexander looks at the objects on the table, he realizes the depth of the Wazir's cunning. It must have been the Wazir or an accomplice who stole that one thing most precious to each island, and then leaked rumors that one of the other islands was responsible.
What did the Wazir have to gain by causing the islands to hate one another?
Interesting. Very interesting. So the Wazir wanted to create like a war between the islands. But they haven't really explained why. Very interesting.
Alexander hears the sound of music coming from the east. It sounds somewhat classical, but... oh no, it's wedding music. Alexander hears the sound of a guard's footsteps coming from the north. Wait, there are more footsteps approaching from the west. Now what?
Damn. I'm stuck there.
Uh-oh, a guard dog. Alexander's been seen.
Hey, you! You're not allowed down here!
I think I'm a little lost.
Son of a...
I was looking for the wedding and...
biatch.
Be quiet. The Wazir told us to look out for a saboteur. My nose tells me that's you! Guards!
Alexander watches helplessly as the guards descend upon him.
You'll stay in here until we find out what the Wazir wants to do with you.
The guard dogs leave Alexander to his fate, locking the door noisily behind them. Alexander wonders how he'll get out of this one.
Damn.
Psst. Prince Alex.
Let's go.
What are you doing here?
Never mind. Quick.
before the guard dog patrol comes around again.
That's my guy right there.
But how did you know I was...
This is no place to talk, Alexander. Just trust that I know everything that goes on in this castle. Now, be more careful. If you get caught again, I don't know if I'll be able to get you out.
Thanks. I'm gonna save.
Alexander hears a door of the north hall open. Then, the sound of guard dog footsteps. The footsteps are headed this way.
The wedding's happening. I can't move. Oh shit. Ooh, that was close.
Alexander looks cautiously around the grand hall, but there are no guard dogs to be seen. The wedding music is coming from behind those two large doors.
Prince Alexander, here, the Vizier will have my head for allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding. Since you are of noble birth, I will give you 5 seconds to explain your presence here before killing you. I warn you, it had better be good.
The letter.
Wait. If you love your princess, you'll hear me out. The Vizier is not what he appears to be. Cosima is in terrible danger. I have proof that this is so. For your princess's sake, you must believe me.
Let me see that.
Saladin reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble face darken with rage.
This is treason. I'll have his throat. But how do I know this letter is not a forgery? You could have written this yourself.
But I did not. Have you no doubts of your own about Ahazred? Don't you see? All he wants is the crown. Cosima is being coerced. We must stop the wedding.
It is true. I have had my suspicions about the Vizier, especially when King Califim and Queen Alaria died. But I have seen Cosima with him several times. She appears to be quite happy, even enthusiastic. I don't believe she could love him if he truly were so wicked.
I cannot believe for a moment that she loves that snake.
A jilted lover would not believe it. But come, see for yourself.
The genie.
The captain of the guard leads Alexander into the throne room, where a ceremony seems to be in progress. Alexander feels his blood run cold at the sight.
I, Cosima, declare Abdul al-Hazred as my lawful and beloved husband and king of this realm.
But, Cosima, what are you saying?
Do you still claim that the princess is being forced? Perhaps it's you that's the danger, as the Vizier has said.
No. I remember earlier in the game when there was like that scene, that dialogue scene between the Vizier and the genie, and he told the genie that you have to look your prettiest. And with Captain Saladin saying that Cosima seems like she's cool with him. And then Cosima just before telling us how she's been locked in her room and, you know, with the letter. That's the genie. Which is kind of nasty. I wonder if they get it on. That's fucking nasty.
Alexander approaches the wedding party.
Prince Alexander here? This is an outrage! How dare you allow this
Crown
traitor
that
to
man.
get past you, Saladin? You stupid mutt! Can't you even keep the castle free of assassins during your own princess's wedding? Kill him! Kill him now!
Lord Alhazred, with all due respect, you are not quite king yet. And this is a wedding ceremony, not an execution.
What? How dare you contradict me, you flea-bitten mongrel! I gave a direct order. Obey me, or feel my wrath.
Milady, I apologize for my behavior, but I am yours to command in all things. I wanted merely to hear your own wishes from your own lips. Tell me what it is that you wish me to do with this young man, and I will obey.
Why, Captain, you heard my dear Abdul. If he wishes this atrocious young man's death, then I want nothing more than to see him get his wish. Obey thy liege now and always.
Yeah, aye.
As you wish, princess.
Just as Saladin prepares to run Alexander through with his sword, a shout is heard from the direction of the Grand Hall.
Hold! In the name of the true king!
I saved them.
King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria burst into the throne room, looking alive and well and full of wrath.
Jay Springer.
Behind them, a line of supporters look prepared to battle, if necessary, for their beloved royal couple.
Cosima, darling, are you all right? Has he hurt you?
Hands off of her, you murderous goat!
You
If I want
murderous
your advice, I'll ask for it.
goat.
Mother.
But, Caliphim, that's not Cosima. I'd know my daughter anywhere.
What have you done with our daughter, you devil?
The lovely image of Cosima suddenly bursts into smoke and is replaced by the Wazir's genie.
Why, you conniving serpent!
Get him, guards! Saladin, your sword!
Drat it all! You may have ruined my plans, but you won't get me, or your precious Cosima. Get them, Shamir! I command you!
He's getting away! Stop him!
Yes, sire, as soon as I deal with this genie.
Shamir, the Wazir's genie, begins to throw balls of dazzling light at the guard dogs.
Where you going? Oh, we're going. Ooh, I kind of got goosebumps a little bit. That's crazy.
Alexander, be careful. Alhazred has a sword.
Shut up, wench! Shamir Shamazel! Get in here! Here I am, master! It's about time, you bumbling fool!
Where's
How could you let him
Jalo?
follow me? Well, there were the guard dogs, master, and then... Never mind! Just kill him! Kill him now! As you wish, master. Razzle, dazzle, snap and snazzle!
Alexander, I did it! I swapped the lamps! Here, quick, take it!
Bless you, Jalo. I knew you could do it.
Bless
Now
you
get
indeed.
clear, friend.
No argument there, my lord. Good luck!
Yo, Jalo's the real MVP right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Before you...
Shamir Shamazel, hold your spells. I am your master now. I order you to go back into your lamp.
How did you get my lamp? You thief!
Yo, I got
ruined
connection,
me.
bro. You don't even
My
know the half.
lamp! Oh, thank Valhalla! I hated working for that loathsome creature. I already feel his nastiness leaving me. How I've longed for a master like you. I've got a new master. I've got a new master.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
So you are a thief as well,
I'm your daddy
Alexander.
now.
Stealing the lamp was very clever, I'll grant you that. But I am the master thief. Face my sword if you dare. The man left standing shall have the lamp.
I'm gonna grab
So
this
shall it
sword.
be,
This sword
Hazard.
right here.
I don't need the genie to deal with a coward like you.
Inspiration, Alexander fixes upon the only weapon in sight.
Zounds! This sword must weigh a ton.
Come on, son. You need to do some bicep curls.
Then you shall only fail sooner, my prince. So, the mouse would bite?
This mouse shall bite, as you shall soon see. Or should I say, soon feel?
Let's go!
Ha! You can barely lift that sword, my prince. Better to lay it down now. I promise to dispatch you with little pain.
A tempting offer. But I think I'll wait and see what this sword can do.
Suit yourself.
Dip. Ooh. Yo. Yo, this is height. Yo, don't let him do you like that.
Alexander's arms start to tremble under the effort of wielding the huge sword.
Cosima got the
His
dagger.
muscles are nearing exhaustion.
Stab him.
Ha! And so it ends.
Not if I can help it, you murderer!
Cosima thrusts the small dagger into Alhazred's shoulder with all her might.
Let's go.
Ah! You dare raise a finger to me? You will regret that, princess.
Damn. Boop.
Cosima, are you all right?
I'm fine,
Crown
Alexander.
that
I was just
man.
so afraid for you.
There's no need to fear anymore, princess.
Yes, I know. How can I ever repay you? For myself, for my kingdom.
It was not in me to
I can
let
think of
harm
a couple
come to
ways.
Giggity, 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 giggity. Find it in you, princess, to give me more than your gratitude.
Alexander, what are you saying?
I love you, Cosima. Would you ever consider... Do you think you could... marry me?
Could you ever have doubted it, my prince?
Let's go. Crown that man. Now, I don't know if they had a thing in, like, King's Quest 5. This is kind of fast.
Oh! Guards!
Princess Cosima, are you well?
I'm quite well, thank you.
Yo, he's trying to
Please
get up
take
like...
Abdul and put him in the dungeon. See
Motherfucker
that
done
he
knocked
gets
me
a
the fuck
doctor.
out.
Yes, Majesty.
You done, son. I got your genie. I got the girl. Lock that man up in a cell with the spiders.
Cosima and Alexander ask Captain Saladin to perform their wedding ceremony.
Your boy.
Saladin is honored to do so.
Your boy.
On this historical day of great joy in the land of the Green Isles, we witness the union of Cosima, beloved princess of this realm,
Your boy.
and Alexander, Prince of Daventry. Do you, Prince Alexander of Daventry, take Princess Cosima to be your wife, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Princess Cosima of the land of the Green Isles, take Prince Alexander to be your husband, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you have a ring?
I have Alexander's royal insignia ring.
Very good.
She gonna put
Please
that on
place
my
the
finger?
ring on Cosima's finger.
Oh, okay. That might
Who
be
gives
too
this
big.
bride to be wed?
You gotta resize that thing.
Her mother and I willingly give our daughter's hand in wedlock.
Who will speak for the groom?
I will. Alexander's mother and I recognize his marriage to Princess Cosima with glad hearts and sanction this union.
Where my parents come from?
Alexander and Cosima, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
You may take her upstairs and do what a prince do. All these people wouldn't be there
Congratulations,
if you
my
beat it
children.
another way.
I have an important question for you both. Please hear me.
Yes, sire?
Alexander, I welcome you into our family with open arms. I place trust in Alhazred because I so badly wanted a son and a husband for my beloved daughter. I was wrong. But you are true and good, Alexander. You have proven yourself to all my people.
Thank you, sire.
Olaria and I have been through much. Even though we have returned to our kingdom, I do not think we are able to reign again. Will you two consider the crown?
King Alexander.
I know as king and queen, you can heal this small kingdom from all the damage that Alhazred has inflicted upon it.
Oh, Father.
Why, I'm honored. What do you think,
I've been
Cosima?
putting the crown on that man here since the jump.
Alexander. I would be happy to stay and serve it all my days.
Father, I believe I'm needed here. Would you be very disappointed if...
Son, you must follow your destiny. I do believe the land of the Green Isles needs you. You'll be a magnificent king, though dearly missed in Daventry.
Then, I accept.
Oh, my boy, what a man you've become.
Look at Mom.
And how I will miss you.
Mom's
Don't worry, Mother. With Shamir's powers, we'll be able to visit often. I'm not about to forget my family.
Do the carpet match the drapes on Mom?
Congratulations, Alexander. I'm so proud of you.
Who is that?
Thank you, dear sister.
She cuter than Cosima.
Oh, Alexander, I'm so glad. Between the return of my beloved parents and our new reign, you've made me so happy.
I'm glad I could make up
You're
for some
welcome.
of your suffering, my beautiful wife.
Congratulations, King Alexander. When we return
His
home
voice
to
acting is
Daventry,
whack
your crew will be
compared to
glad
everybody
hear
else.
that their battle at sea was worthwhile in bringing forth a new monarch.
We were so worried when your men arrived home without you, son. I'm so thankful that you are safe and happy.
And I am as grateful that my crew did not pay for my driven heart.
You have only brought us all good fortune, sire. With Shamir saved and his power used for good, reuniting the islands will be far easier. He has already repaired the ferry. Your road will be easier now that the islands are no longer feuding. Already the wounds are starting to heal.
Yes, my love. Discovering the island's stolen treasures has done more to bring peace to this land than anything else. It is now clear that Alhazred had Shamir steal each of the island's most valued treasures, then blame the thefts on others to cause the islands to hate each other.
Now
For
let
what
us
reason?
celebrate our good fortune. The evil that has plagued this land is done, and a new reign begins. Long live King Alexander and Queen Cosima.
Long live King Alexander! Long live Queen Cosima! Long live the land of the Green Isles! Hooray!
I like this game. It was fun.
Hooray!
It was fun. I enjoyed it. I didn't look up the strategy guide for any of it either. All off the dome. All of it. No. Thank you. And thank you for watching. 1992, guys. How about that? Damn good game. I got this off GOG.com, GOG.com, however you say it. I think it was like $10. Came with 4, 5, and 6. I might play the other ones. Not right now, though. going to play something more recent next. I guess that's it, man. Listen. Hey, listen. Wait. Listen. I want to thank everyone for watching me play this game. Whether you clicked and you watched me for 2 minutes or you watched me play the entire thing all the way through, I want to definitely say thank you to you. To you right there, sitting behind the computer or staring into your phone, watching me talk directly to you. I want you to know that you are appreciated. And I wanted to choose this for my first game. I had a buddy of mine say, "Why in the hell are you playing King's Quest? You should be playing Fortnite." And I said, "Fuck Fortnite. I'm playing some goddamn King's Quest 6. And I don't care how many people or, who cares, are watching me." But, yeah, again, thank you. And there will be more, obviously, because this is only the beginning of our journey and our venture into superstardom. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I'm going to cut it there, guys, and we'll be back. I think the next game I'm going to play is Medium. The Medium. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to play next. So, hopefully it doesn't suck. But thanks again, guys. Generico NJ, Generico Gaming, signing off. Once again, stay safe, stay happy. Love you guys. Peace.